Opening. Hey, have you ever watched a judo or karate match and wondered, why do they bow before and after the fight? Why do they look so calm, so disciplined? Well, today I want to take you on a journey, not just into the techniques of martial arts, but into something deeper, the spirit behind them. I've trained in both judo and karate for many years, and what I can tell you is this: martial arts changed not just my body, but my entire way of thinking about life. So let's dive in. Chapter 1. It's not about fighting. First things first, Japanese martial arts, what we call Budo, are not about fighting. I know, that sounds a little strange, right? You see people throwing each other, punching and kicking, and you're telling me it's not about fighting? Here's the thing. The word Budo is made of two parts. Bu means martial, and Do means the way, like a path you walk through life. So Budo literally means the way of the warrior. Think of it like this. Learning to play the piano isn't just about pressing keys. It teaches you patience, focus, and discipline. Martial arts are the same way. The techniques are the tool, but the real goal is to build a better human being. Chapter 2. The 3 pillars of the martial arts spirit. Pillar 1. Respect, Reisatsu. You've probably noticed that martial artists bow a lot, before practice, after practice, to their opponent, to their teacher, to the training hall itself. In America, we shake hands. In Japan, we bow. But the feeling behind it, it's exactly the same. It's saying, I see you, I respect you, thank you for being here. Here's something beautiful about this. When you're on the mat and someone throws you hard, really hard, you still bow to them afterward, even when it hurts, even when you're frustrated. That habit of showing respect even when it's difficult, that follows you off the mat and into your everyday life, into your school, your workplace, your relationships. Respect isn't just a rule in martial arts, it's a practice. And like any skill, the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Pillar 2. Conquering yourself, Kokishin. Now here's the part I really want you to hear. In martial arts, your biggest opponent is not the person standing across from you on the mat. Your biggest opponent is yourself. That little voice that says, I'm too tired to keep going. The urge to make excuses after you lose. The temptation to slack off when the coach isn't watching. In Japanese, we call overcoming that voice koki, which means conquering yourself. Jigoro Kano, the founder of judo, left us a beautiful phrase, Seiryoku Zenyo, Jita Kyoye, which roughly translates to maximum efficiency, mutual prosperity. Use your energy wisely and let both yourself and others grow together. Think about that. Before you can help others grow, you have to grow yourself.
And that starts with being honest about your own weaknesses and facing them head on. That's what every single training session is really about. Pillar 3. The unshakable mind, Fudoshin. Have you ever had a big moment coming up, a big game, a presentation, a tough exam, and your heart just starts racing, your hands get sweaty, your mind goes blank? We've all been there. In martial arts, we train for exactly that moment. We call it Fudoshin, the unshakable mind, or in everyday language, staying calm under pressure. Here's a way to picture it. Imagine a lake during a storm. The surface is wild, waves crashing everywhere. But if you go deep enough under the water, it's perfectly still. That's what martial artists train their minds to be. No matter what storm is happening around them, deep down, they stay still. They stay clear. And honestly, that's one of the most valuable skills you can have in life, not just in a fight, but in any high-pressure situation life throws at you. Chapter 3. What martial arts really teaches you. let me share a few more ideas that martial arts practitioners live by. There's a concept called Ichigo Ichi-e, which means one time, one meeting. The idea is that every encounter you have, every practice session, every moment with another person will never happen exactly the same way again. So treat every moment like it matters, because it does. There's also Shu-ha-ri, the 3 stages of learning. First, you follow the rules completely. Then you break from them as you start to understand why they exist. Finally, you transcend them and find your own path. Sound familiar? That's how we grow in anything: sports, school, careers, life. And then there's Bunbu Ryodo, the pen and the sword. In other words, be both a scholar and a warrior. Study hard, train hard. A strong body without a sharp mind, or a sharp mind without a strong body, neither one is complete. Closing, true strength. So let me leave you with this. A lot of people think that martial arts is about becoming dangerous, about being able to hurt people. But here's what years of training actually teaches you. The stronger you become, the gentler you become. A black belt who picks fights in the street has completely missed the point. True strength, real strength, is knowing you have the power and choosing not to use it unless absolutely necessary. That is self-control. That is compassion. And that, more than any throw or any punch, is what Budo is all about. The dojo, the training hall, is just the classroom. But the lessons you learn there, you carry them with you for the rest of your life. Thank you. The path of Budo is an endless journey inward toward a better version of yourself. Next time, after discussing the spirit of martial arts, I will explain the essential